So previously, we listened and sympathized with Mr. Obasi, right? Okay, so it's Judy's turn. What made this Judy Austin debunking explode? It's not just what she said about Obasi, Chief Yul Edochie, or the children. Is the signal hiding under the noise? Why do some women leave their own marriage only to find emotional safety, attention, or power in a fellow woman's husband? Eh? Ladies, it's a question. Don't act like you didn't hear my question. Now, for those who don't know this story, Mr. Obasi is the former husband of actress or not. Some of you don't like that. Actress Judy Austin. She's still an actress, okay? Same lady who is now Queen May's estranged husband, Nollywood actor Yul Edochie. Now, I want you to watch this small clip of Judy. I don't know what she's trying to do. She's trying to debunk, I guess, what we saw. Just listen to just a little bit of it, okay? Let's listen in.
I'm here to address one thing and just one thing only. I met Chief Yul Edochie on a movie set in 2016 for the very first time. Up until that time, I had no interest even in acting. I met him on a movie set. The executive producer of that movie is Mr. Ogakoruma. And I believe he's still alive today to bear me witness. People on that production, they are still alive today to bear me witness. And that was the first time I ever met him. The person that encouraged me in 2013 to even consider acting was Sylvester Madu. And he's still alive.
Now, I don't know if any one of us take Judy Austin too seriously. I don't personally. But, I know some of you do, and you claim you don't. But anyway, if you look at this picture right here, she claims she didn't meet him until 2016. Then people dug up this particular picture right here, right? So now you would think that's the end of it, right? But then, there's been another person that released this particular picture here, said this was the actual person. So to me, those kind of things does not matter, but to you guys, maybe it does. But again, let's listen a little bit. Maybe she will tell us a little bit.
Live today to attest to this. Up until then, I never had any interest in acting whatsoever.
Okay, all right. So I'm not gonna bore you guys out with that. Before we start shouting husband snatcher, whatever you want to call her, you want to call Jude, what's his name? Yul Edochie, Chief Yul Edochie. Want to call him a wife snatcher? Before any one of that, like we're watching the World Cup. Let's be honest. Okay, there are two types of bias that I've been hearing. Okay, men resent Judy Austin because they see Obasi as a victim of an ungrateful, selfish, sponsored, wicked woman who took advantage of a fellow innocent brother that they can relate with. Now, women resent Judy Austin because they see Queen May as a victim of a husband snatching situation they can also relate with. Both sides say the same thing: she never loved him. But sometimes people do not leave because they never loved. Sometimes they leave because love became weak, because respect became dry, because pain became normal, and survivor started to look like attraction, like a fine boy. Okay, sometimes. Okay, I get it. Yul Edochie is the public enemy number one in this story. By the way, you do not have to be a deadbeat father to be an incompetent father, because that's the other argument that people are making. It's not a deadbeat. It's not a deadbeat. We get it. You don't have to be a deadbeat father to become ineffective. Anyways, Judy says she left Obasi as far back as 2012. She says she never blocked him from seeing the children. She says Chief Yul Edochie only helped her as a single mother. And all of you single mothers should be appreciative, okay? Don't drag an innocent man like Chief Yul Edochie and that those accusing her, or especially Chief Yul Edochie, should come with clean hands. You should come to the courts and come and prove your case. Who alleges must prove, right? So Obasi has his own side. Obasi also has been defending his anchor chief. I don't know what he's up to with this. This guy was busy. You see, this anchor chief right here, he jumped on the internet and started defending it. I don't know why he's doing that, but again, Obasi has a long way to go. I'm not sure he's serious about finding his kids. But anyway, we are serious about helping him find his kids, right? Judy has his own side. Yul is guilty until proven innocent. I know. The public has already selected the team that they belong on. Team Yul, Team Obasi, Team Judy. There's nobody that's Team Judy. Everybody's dragging Judy. Anyway, here at the Prestige family, we are perfectly okay with simply not knowing. What we can do is study the pattern, because even when the names, the character names, even when they change, the emotional science is the same. Judy admitted that the children were with her parents for about 5 years. If that is true, what would it mean, right? If the children with the parents for about 5 years, it would mean that Obasi also had a 5-year window opportunity, maybe, to pick up his children. Some people say you cannot come into my village and pick up children like that. You go collect. Okay, all right, I hear you. Okay, but again, there are ways around that. All he had to do was ask permission to take them to Mr. Biggs and then take them home. They're home. If he had a decent relationship with the children, he would not need to bundle them away by force. The point is, he needed more wisdom than being right. He needed more wisdom than just online sympathy. He needed more wisdom than online assertion. All we need is just get him his kids. Like, well, who are you telling? We need to tell him that, okay? We also need to tell maybe Judy that, right? So he needs to tell us the rest of the story, in my opinion, without banking solely on Judy's husband snatching reputation. You see, that husband snatching reputation of Judy, she doesn't get dragged for a long time. Nothing special about that. I don't think that's necessarily going to get him his children. In the first place, no serious person rates what Judy or Yul has to say for the last 4 years. So there is more to the story, all right, and we would like to hear it. Maybe not. Maybe he needs to go to court. But here are 5 reasons why a good wife can become a bad wife. Okay, I want to share these 5 reasons with you, as usual. Reason number 1. These are not excuses. These are reason. Reason number 1 of 5: emotional hunger. Okay, the reason some Judy Austins leave is emotional hunger. When people are emotionally starved, their sense of morality becomes negotiable. Emotional deprivation has pushed people into cheating, lying, stealing, sometimes killing, and making decisions they once swore they would never make. And then we have a second reason, which is status attraction. Another woman's husband can appear more attractive because he seems proven. A lot of this is subconscious, semi-subconscious. Attraction is not intentional. Women are not attracted to the man. They are attracted to the safety structure he appears to represent. The confidence, the stability, the validation, the social proof, even if it's just optics, even if it's fake, even if it's the grass is greener on the other side. The third reason is resentment and comparison. When a woman feels her husband has not grown, has not led, has not improved himself, especially when he uses being a good man as a replacement for emotional leadership, or replacing emotional leadership with financial provision, that creates confusion for women. And if you're unlucky enough to have a young, attractive, and wicked Judy around you at that time or at that moment, you may find yourself crying premium tears. I wanted to say premium tears on Honest Bunch podcasts. All right. And the fourth reason is what we call the myth of the one. We cover this in detail in chapter 5 of Lola and my book, Get My Marriage Back. The soulmate myth makes people believe that if marriage becomes difficult, maybe they married the wrong person, we never really love them. We all conclude that maybe they never really loved them. That is morality-based nonsense, and that's just victimhood. There are over 1 billion alternative options on the planet if attraction alone is the standard. Some of those alternatives are already married to other people too, believe it or not. Somebody said, do not let somebody's husband stop you from meeting the love of your life. Anyway, some of you can't help it. You have to just play the moral high horse hypocrisy stuff. Anyway, just understand the human mind don't really care. Difficulty in marriage is not proof you chose the wrong person. It just means you're living life and it's time to learn something new. Sometimes it is proof that growth is required. The fifth reason is power. Yeah, good old power. Yes, what some people call love is actually attraction to power. Good old leverage. A struggling husband may remind a woman of pressure, bills, pain, disappointment, and unmet dreams. Another man, sometimes even a daddy G, or sometimes who just happens to be another woman's husband, may represent escape, upgrade, revenge, visibility, or validation. The only thing that will consistently protect marriage is intentionality, the G.P.S framework, which you can find inside the book Get My Marriage Back. So, to those who swear they will never become a Judy, stop pretending angels suddenly turn evil. Check the hunger before it becomes a habit. Check the attention before it becomes an addiction. Check the story you're telling yourself before you destroy people and call it destiny helper. And to the Obasis, all those gentlemen out there who are good men, who have never hurt a fly in their life, so they deserve good love. Do not use innocence and financial provision as an excuse to avoid growth. Build emotionally resilient structures. Build a home where emotional safety consistently triumphs over the endless temptation that exists outside the marriage. Because at the end of the day, the enemy is always looking for open doors. Sometimes that door is lack of contentment, which is what people are accusing Judy of. Sometimes it's manipulative goodness without self-improvement, or even loneliness dressed up as chemistry. As for karma, there are more than 8 billion versions of it available for every one of us. So let me ask you this. When a woman breaks her marriage and enters a relationship with another woman's husband, is there ever a possible justification? Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified whenever we go live. I'll be right back.
Are you fighting to save a marriage or a relationship, or simply avoiding to end up in a broken or toxic one?
We've been there and you're in the right place. You see, inside this book, right, you will find and you will discover the secret to save a broken marriage, and you will learn how to build and attract the marriage of your dream.